The new GT 500 is the first modern Mustang to finally come with hood struts from the factory. For those of us who can't afford a GT 500 though, there's still plenty of ways to add them. So today we're going to install hood struts on our 2018 Mustang GT from Roush Performance. For this installation, I need a 1/4 inch ratchet, 8mm socket, 10mm socket, sharp pair of scissors, drill, large uni-bit, and safety glasses. We're going to begin the installation of the Roush hood struts over here on the passenger side by removing our battery cover. The cover is held on by 3 of these little push pins. Just unscrew them and pop them out. All right, now we're going to remove this bolt right here. If you want to, you can disconnect the battery or just kind of push the cable aside a little bit. All right, now grab the Fender Brackets. They are labeled on the back. This will be right-hand Fender. It's gonna basically fit right there. First, we're gonna do assembly-wise, install this little bracket on here and the small supplied bolt. I want the bolt basically facing forward when it's gonna sit down in here. Grab the supplied washer and the factory bolt. We're going to tighten that down, not all the way, just a little bit. Okay, maybe you basically want to put the bracket fully forward. And then tighten down that bolt as well. Next we're going to do is install the actual hood bracket for our Roush hood strut. So what we're going to do, since we have to remove one bolt and loosen the other, is we're going to put a piece of tape on the top here, basically right where the bracket and the hood touch. That'll make it easier for us to line it back up with the new bracket on. Since the hood might move, we're just going to put a towel in here between the fender and the hood. Make sure if it slides down, it doesn't damage our paint. And the last thing before installing this, pop out this lower clip here. Remove that from the hose. Now flip the bracket over to the back again. Make sure you have the right hand side. And grab these supplied pads. This will go right at the top. We'll start by removing the top nut first. Now we're going to loosen the lower one. You're going to keep in mind your hood's going to move. Get that loose enough to slide in the bracket. All right, an extra set of hands will come in handy here. We basically get the hood lined up back with your tape. Make sure the bracket is in place and tighten it down. Once you have it in place, you can remove the tape. Install the other nut. All right, now it comes with this offset zip tie to move the washer line. All right, now we're gonna connect the actual strut itself. Make sure the body of the strut is up on the hood. Pop it on. Here you just have to lift the hood a little bit. And lock it in place. All right, the last step on the passenger side is to modify your battery cover. This template's included the instructions, which you do have to go online to print out. Basically what we're gonna do is just line this up with this hole here. That pretty much tells us where we have to cut it out. We're gonna punch a hole in the middle here and start with a big hole, and then just trim it. Okay, now we can reinstall our trimmed cover. Then we move on to the driver's side. The driver's side is actually a little bit easier. There's no hose to mess with, no battery cover to mess with. The bolt you're gonna use is gonna be right here. Now the last step is completely optional, but I like to remove the factory prop rod. And your installation is finished. Now this is much nicer and exactly how it should have come from the factory. Now the Roush hood struts are pretty straightforward installation. I'd say give yourself maybe about an hour to an hour and a half to be back on the road in no time. Hey guys, hope you enjoyed that video. Make sure you click on the CJ button so you subscribe for future videos and click the corner up here for more videos for your Mustang.